communication programs provides the students with the opportunity to pursue their interests in research about media organizations, also to learn about communication skills, trends, and planning, which will then broaden their career options. Students will also study various aspects of communication to better understand its function and its influence on organizations and societies. Generally, our postgraduate programs are structured towards academic performance and skills in critical thinking and inquiry, and we aim to produce a graduate to cater to the needs of the various media and communication industries and also related professions. These are the things that we expect to see the learning outcomes of the students after they have completed the programs. So of course, from the aspects of research, students will be able to learn and apply knowledge and understandings of a wide range of research methods and data collection procedures. Knowledge-wise, students would further develop their understanding and knowledge about paradigms, theories, and models that have played a role in the developments of communication research, and of course the industry itself. So it depends on what which master program that you are taking, then it determines whether you are more focused on the research area or from the industry's perspective. Application-wise, students will be able to apply the issues in communication, for example, issues in policy and planning, management issues in communications, etc. And more importantly, we would like to instill this attitude of constant learning, continuations of learning, so that we'll be able to analyze trends and then apply this knowledge into the communication industries in relation to various theoretical frameworks. Now I would like to talk a little bit about Master of Communication programs. For Master of Communication, generally, there are a few types of communication programs. One is what you can see here in Structure A, what we call a full research mode, or some may call it academic mode. Some may call it theoretical mode. So generally, this structure of a Master of Communication will focus on conducting research and writing dissertation. So later on, I will show you, or I'll explain to you what our Master of Communication Structure A is going to teach you. Okay. So, and also the other mode of study will be mixed mode. Okay. And also there is another structure called Structure C, which will be a full coursework mode, which currently our department is not offering that yet. So for the full coursework mode, it's also what we call an applied communication program, where generally you will learn about the skills and also whatever knowledge related to the industries will be taught under Structure C. Okay. Now, Structure B mixed mode is a blend of Structure A and Structure C, where half of the program will be about the industrial knowledge and also applicable skill sets, right? And then the other half will be concentrating on research as well. So I will go a little bit more into Structure A. So for my department, the Structure A is what we call a Master of Arts Communication, or in short, we call it MACom. Okay, for full research mode, this mode, the intake will be open throughout the year. So in other words, you can register for this program anytime in this year. Okay, and the duration for full-time students, minimum you need to take 2 years and maximum 4 years to complete this program. For part-time students, minimum 3 years and maximum 6 years. And the fees that I'm showing you here is the indicated fees. So Roughly for Malaysian, full-time students will be paying close to 9,000 ringgit. And for part-time students, then you will pay close to 10K ringgit. And for international students, we only offer full-time mode. Okay, that will cost the international students roughly about 17,356 ringgit. Okay. Now, in terms of Master of Arts Communication Structure A, the program structures consist of 3 components. The first 2 is actually taught courses. So we will be teaching communication theory and communication research methods. So these 2 courses, you will need to complete them and pass them. All right, and then go straight into thesis writing. So in this part, which is the main part of this program, you need to conduct a research project and at the same time write a dissertation. The thesis consists of about 20,000 words to 60,000 words. Okay, then of course you will need to go through a series of processes, like for example proposal defense, work completion seminar, and you also need to publish. You need to present your research in conferences, get it published in conference proceeding, or get it published in publications, journals, for example. And then you will need to go through a viva voce. So through this defense, you will have to pass your viva in order to complete and graduate from the MACom program. Okay, so as you can see, this Structure A mode, full research mode, is really all about research and dissertation writing. Okay, and now I'll talk a little bit about Master of Communication. So this is Structure B, mixed mode. And for Structure B program, you will need to follow the intake time, which is every year, January, May, and September intake. Okay, for this program, the duration of studies for full-time students, minimum 1.5 years to a maximum of 4 years. And for part-timers, minimum 2 years and maximum 6 years. And the fees for Malaysians, whether it's full-time or part-time, it will be 12,168 ringgit, roughly. And for international students, again, we only offer full-time study mode for international students, and that will cost you about 21,296 ringgit. Okay, now when I go into the program structure of Master of Communication, then you'll see the difference between a mixed mode and also a full research mode. Now for Structure B mixed mode, there are 3 main components. The first one will be the core subjects or the major courses. And then the second component will be elective courses. And then followed by a mini dissertations or a mini research project that will consist of 10,000 to 12,000 words in writing. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about the core or the major courses. So there are 4 that you will need to complete. The first one is communication theory. The second will be quantitative research methods. The third one will be qualitative research methods. And the fourth one will be managerial seminar in communication. So this core courses, as you can see, is really focused on research and dissertation writing. Okay, it will cover research methodologies, also will teach you how to conduct a seminar or presentations when you're doing a research in communication. Okay, then this core courses is definitely preparing you for the dissertation component, where you need to conduct a mini research project and also write a mini dissertation. Okay, now I'm going into the second component of MCom program. Now for elective courses, we have a range of 8 different courses for you to choose, and you can choose 3 courses. Okay, so these 8 courses include strategic advertising management, sustainability communication, mobile communication and society, media management, media relations and engagement, advanced corporate communication, health communication, politics in the media age. So as you can see, all these elective courses are very much geared towards the industry and keeping tab to the development of the trends of the industries. For example, and we will constantly review all these elective courses and may make changes to the offer of different more up-to-date courses from time to time. So the new courses that we have added in compared to 4 years ago, we added in sustainability communication, and we also added in health communication, which is very much the trend of the communication industries nowadays. Okay, so you will choose 3 courses from this options of 8. Then you can choose which 3 that you are most interested in learning. Okay, and also the courses that you chose can help you the most in conducting your research and writing your dissertation. Okay, now maybe I can share a little bit about my own master journey. When I study my film and televisions and the degree, a lot of times we are not very sure of what we need to learn. So after my graduation from the degree, I work in the industry. So I work in the advertising industries, I work in the film industries, and then work there for about 4 to 5 years. Then only I return to study in my master in communication, okay, in specifically screen studies. So when I return from the industry and study, I know very well what are the knowledge or what are the skills that I want to learn from this master program. Okay, so similarly, I think you all, especially those that have graduated from bachelor degrees and now and work for quite a while and then come back and say that, okay, I want to further my studies in the master. Look at all these courses and see, okay, which are the courses that will benefit me the most. Then you choose them. Okay, so this is the Master of Communication program, MCom Structure B. All right, so for MCom, we engage an external examiner, Associate Professor Dr. Catherine Gomez. She's from the School of Media and Communication from RMIT Universities from Australia. Okay, so she is with us from 2019 and will be with us until 2025. Okay, so her responsibility as an external examiner to this program is to check our program that we offer, what can be improved, and to talk to students to get to know what are their needs and what do they think they can, the program can further offer so that they can grow. Okay, so for Master of Arts Communication, our current external examiner is Professor Dr. Guo Liangwen from Graduate Institute of Communication Studies from National Chiao Tung University, Taiwan. But also he has retired from the National Chiao Tung University and now joining Shanghai Jiao Tong University as an adjunct professor. So he will be with us until the first quarter of 2022. Okay. And for MCom, because it's more towards applied communication program, we engage an industry advisor, and his name is Mr. Anthony Lee Kian Seong. He's the Executive Director for Sense Consultancy Group. Okay, he will be with us until 2023. So similarly as the external examiner definitely will advise us from the academic point of view, but for the industry advisor will be advising us from the industrial point of view So he will be, again, checking our program and making suggestions of how we can improve our programs and cater it more towards the industry. Okay. So now I would like to go into talking about why one would like to do a master degree in communication. And I chatted with some of our existing students and also with potential master students that approach me. I often ask them, why do you want to take a master degrees in communication? So I would tell you very frankly, a lot of times, more than 50% of them actually have an interest to pursue a career in academia or in teaching in higher education institutions. Okay, so according to our government, specifically our Malaysian Qualifications Agency, MQA, they have set a minimum requirement for lecturers and tutors that they will need at least a master degree in related field in order for them to qualify to teach a bachelor degree courses. And of course, it's getting higher and higher if you want to teach in master degrees courses or in PhD courses. Therefore, if you want to pursue a career in teaching in higher educations or as a researcher in a university, then definitely you will need to get a master degree. Okay, so that is very straightforward. If you want to teach, you need a master degree. Okay, and of course, those who are taking a master degrees are preparing for them to go into a doctoral studies, PhD studies. Okay, so these three reasons why they want to take a master degrees is very clear. And for them, for these people who have this in mind, that they want to join academia, they want to teach, then my advice to them is to take a research master program. So in UTAR, we offer Master of Arts Communication, Structure A, full research mode. That will be the most suitable for people who have this in mind. Okay, so also, if you want to take a full research mode of master degree, your bachelor degrees preferably have an honors, because it means that you have done some kind of research project in your bachelor degree before. Okay. Now, these 5 reasons, they could be overlap, are more industry driven. Okay, for example, they want to pick up a master degree in communication because they say, I want to learn new skill sets. This is especially applicable to those who have worked in the industry for several years, and they say, now I want to keep track of the development of these industries from academic point of view. In that case, they may choose to come in, and my suggestions most of the time will be, please take Master of Communication, which is Structure B, mixed mode. Okay, because of the elective courses that we offer, now you can choose 3 from them which you're most interested in. Okay, and some of them are preparing to go into a career in media and communication fields. Either they are fresh from bachelor degrees and they say, okay, I want to learn even more about communication before I go out to work. Then in that case, I will say MCom, Structure B. Okay, or those who are working in other industries, but you want to have a career change and you want to go into the jobs in media and communication fields. In that case, master degrees in communication is for you. Okay, and you say, I want to strengthen my knowledge and understanding in communication. Okay, And some of them who are already working in media organizations or in the communication industries, they are thinking about advancing their current career. Okay, and I've spoken to a few of my existing students. They are working in the media organizations, either in journalism, in newspaper, in TV stations as broadcast journalists, or in magazines, or in PR, or in corporate comms. A lot of times they told me the reason why they decided to further their study in a master degree is because their boss said so. Their boss said that, well, now, in order for you to be promoted, it is best that apart from having a bachelor degrees, you have a master degrees. That will give you an edge. That will give you an advantage in furthering your career, to climbing up the ladder, okay? Or to obtain a leadership position in the company, okay? So, well, to derive from that, I would say don't wait for your boss to tell you that you need a master degree. Think ahead. Okay, if time allows, if financially allowed you to study a master in communication, now plan ahead. Do it part-time, maybe. Okay, and get this, and you are in advantage compared to others who only have bachelor degrees. I've just recently had an interview with potential students. I think she is waiting for the results of our interview. She told us during the interview that, well, there are so many people in the industry that have bachelor degrees. Okay, she want to be, well, better than everyone else. That's why she's enrolling into a master degree in communication. Okay, so this is what a master degree in communication can do for you. Okay, to give you an edge, to give you a competitive edge in this industry. Okay, and why choose UTAR? Now, first of all, I'm going to be really frank that why a lot of students chose us, UTAR, to study here is because of its affordability. Because our fees is actually very competitive. Well, of course, you're welcome to check, to compare the tuition fees and the fees that's were charged to you from different institutions. Now, of course, I'm not going to compare us with the public universities because they are subsidized by the government. So in that case, of course, their fees will be very affordable. But if we are comparing it to other private institutions, our program is definitely one of the cheapest in the industries, in the among the universities and colleges. Okay, and now don't get me wrong. When we charge you a cheap tuition fees, doesn't mean that we are giving you below par educations. We're still giving you quality educations. Now, for master degrees or other postgraduate programs, one of the important aspects is to look at the academic staff, the teaching staff, the supervisors. Okay, and I can give you a glimpse of academic staff that's teaching under our faculty. Okay, so you can see here they have their qualifications, of course, and we have academicians that have various and diverse research interests that will be able to guide you in your research and your writing. Okay, for example, we have our full professor, Dr. William Ray Lagenbach. He is definitely the expert in critical theories and the creative arts and cultural studies and all this. Okay, we also have Dr. Santiran. who is the associate professor, who is having a few government-funded research projects in media effects. We also have Mr. Tinnervin, who is the very experienced associate professor in communications, PR, advertising, marketing, and the list go on. We have Dr. David, we have Dr. Priscilla, we have Dr. Sharon. Okay. We also have people who are more in the political communications, like Dr. Chong and Dr. Chin later on in the list. We also have supervisors, potential supervisors that can guide you in terms of e-learnings, multimedias, and technologies. Okay, in terms of heritage, tourism, and culture. So as you can see from the research interest, from the communication industries or the programs, is actually very interdisciplinary, across disciplinaries. We cover like health industries, political industries, field, from the arts, from the multimedias, from the medias, from PR, from corporate communications, and we look at these things from focus of media and communication aspects. Okay. There we have also Dr. Chin, who are also in the political studies. All right. Now I will talk a little bit about the last of my slides. I'll talk a little bit about entry requirements. For those who are interested to come in to enroll into our master program, you need obviously a bachelor degrees. With honors or without honors is the same. If you got a CGPA of 2.75 and above, we will offer you a full offer. Okay, so you can come in and study straight away. Okay, if your CGPA is within 2.5 to 2.75, then you'll be subjected to a rigorous assessment. And what do we mean by rigorous assessment? It means that we will give you tests. It will consist of written tests as well as oral interviews with our panel. Okay, and you will need to pass this 2 tests, written as well as oral interview, in order to enroll in. Okay, and if your CGPA is between 2.0 and 2.5, then on top of the rigorous assessment, we also ask from you to show evidence of at least 5 years of relevant work or research experience in these industries. So for example, you have graduated from a bachelor degree and your CGPA is between 2.0 to 2.5, and you work in the industry. Let's say you work in an advertising industry, or you work in the corporate communication industries for 5 years or more. Then you can apply to study in our master degree and subjected to a rigorous assessment. Same thing, written and oral interview. And we also accept not necessarily just the bachelor's degrees from UTAR, from any other recognized universities. The conditions is the same as 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now on top of this, we also need you to fulfill a certain requirement in terms of English language. Okay, because communications has definitely got something to do with the language. You need to master the English language instead of. So we are asking for IELTS. If you take IELTS, it has to be 6.0 and above in all area, because we understand that for IELTS, they have 4 components: speaking, readings, listenings, and comprehending, I think. Yeah, so for all these 4 components, we are asking a minimum 6.0 and above. Okay, if you are Malaysian students, we accept MUET as well, the Malaysian English test. and we ask for a minimum of band 4. Okay, for bachelor degrees, we ask for a band 3 in order for you to graduate your bachelor's degree, right? So for master, we actually ask one step higher, which is a band 4 from your MOAT. Okay, and for TOEFL, 600. Yep. Okay, so before you admit into this program of studies, okay, so I think I will end my presentation here because I'm more interested in finding out what the participants here have any questions for me.
Even though actually just now Mr. Day already shared with you all about this type of master program, that we have this master by coursework, master by mixed mode, and master by research. Okay, so master by coursework is a professional professional qualification involve the study of this specific set of core units and also selection of eligible elective units. Okay, so if you take this program by coursework, will mean that you need to attend class, you need to complete your assignment and sit for exam. All right. Whereas for master by mixed mode, student will be taking a major and elective courses and also conduct a research project or mini dissertation paper. Okay, at the end. So this program is suitable for those who would like to obtain a better understanding of the subject before you go through the research or mini dissertation. Okay, and then the last one will be by research. So master by research is a full research mode program. Okay, where students need to conduct a research project on your own. Okay, with the guidance and appointed supervisor lah. Okay, to produce a full dissertation paper at the end. So student only need to take 2 courses before you register for dissertation. Okay, so you must have your own independence and discipline to finishing your dissertation. Okay. All right. Actually, these are the list of the postgraduate degree program by coursework that we are offering in this campus, Sungai Long and also Kampar. So other than this master of communication, we did also offer master of strategic communication. Okay. But then this master of strategic communication we conduct at campus Kampar. Alright, other than that, under business and economic, we also offer master of business admin, MBA, in corporate management. We also offer general MBA program. We also offer MBA building management and also MBA corporate governance. A part of this, under business and economic, we also offer master of real estate development. Alright. We also offer some program under IT, information and communication technology and mathematics. We offer master of information system and also master of mathematics. All right. And for those in science background, so maybe you would like to go through continue master in science. We also offer master related to engineering and also built environment, like master of engineering, electrical, mechanical, okay, electronic system. And also master of environmental technology, master of sustainable construction management, master of project management, and also master of architecture. Okay, and for mixed mode program, okay, a part of master of communication, you can also we also have this master of psychology, IO psychology, and also master of Chinese study. Alright, and then for research base, we offer master of philosophy related to social science. We have master of art communication, and also we have master of philosophy under business and management. So those who already completed the master, you may also consider to continue in this PhD program. Okay, we also have Doctor of Philosophy related to social science and also business, right? For related to Chinese study, we offer Master of Art Chinese Study and also PhD in Chinese Study. And then those consider creative industry and design, we offer this Doctor of Philosophy Creative Art and computer science, Master of Computer Science and also PhD in Computer Science. And then a part of this science, we also offer health sciences, we other than Master of Science, we also have Master of Medical Science, okay, Master of Medical Science in Chinese Medicine, and also the PhD program in Chinese Medicine and also Medical Science. All right. Okay. Let me just go through a bit about this APEL. Okay, actually, right, APEL is under MQA. Actually, they have two types of APEL, which is APEL A and APEL C. Okay, so APEL A is a recognition of the pre-experiential learnings for the purpose of access or entry to a program. Okay, means that, okay, example, you have the diploma and then you have like more than 10 years working experience. So you can apply this APEL A, okay, you will get the certificate from the MQA and use that certificate, apply straight away to the master program. Of course, there is a requirement lah, which is their requirement, basic requirement, your age, okay, student must be at least 30 years old and above, okay, and you have to go through their aptitude test and then submit your portfolio to them, and then after evaluation, then pass, they will give you the certificate. Okay, actually this for this APEL A was not taking longer time. I think most probably around 2 to 3 months you can finish it. Okay. Okay, apart of this so-called the diploma plus working experience, you can enter straight away to the master, right? But then just in case, okay, you have only SPM, okay, and then plus working experience. Actually, student also can use SPM plus working experience to enter straight away to the degree program. Also, student need to go through this APEL A lah, so you can skip the diploma or foundation, straight away can continue to the degree. Okay, but then for the master program, only for the student who have diploma or STPM with working experience. Okay, all right. And then APEL C. Okay, APEL C actually is what's called it's a learning evaluation process, informal and non-formal. Okay, for individual based on cumulative experience, knowledge and also skill. Okay, to obtain credit transfer for courses in the program that you enroll. So meaning to say you would like to get some subject exemption. Okay, so you use your experience. This one, okay, will be evaluated by university. Okay, like UTAR, we have APEL C center. Okay, so once, but then you need to enroll to become our student first, then only you can apply for this APEL C. Okay, you register to our program under this Master of Communication. Okay, and then you use your working experience. Normally, they need you to submit your portfolio lah. Okay, to APEL C center, and then we will do evaluation. And then let's say pass, then you may get some exemption for certain subject. Okay, so this is APEL C. Okay, of course, not all the program under this APEL lah. So this for UTAR, the master degree program by coursework and also by mixed mode only under APEL. Alright, okay. So these are the list of the program by coursework in UTAR through APEL. Okay, so if you are planning to enter our master program using APEL, so you need to also maybe check with us what are the program offer. Okay, like master MBA or the MBA program, yes, you can enter using APEL. Master of Project Management, Information System, and then like today, Master of Communication, also okay. Master of Mathematics, Master of Engineering Electrical and also Mechanical, and Master of Engineering Electronic System. Okay, okay. These are the following course applicable for APEL C for Master of Communication. So those who have working experience related to strategy and advertising management, media relation and engagement, advanced corporate communication. So you can apply to get the exemption for this subject. Okay. All right. So for you to maybe get us via live chat, or video chat, we are open Monday to Sunday every day from 9 AM to 5 p.m. For video chat appointment, you can also go through the www.peaktime.com.au/UTAR. So you can video chat with our program counselor. And these are the hotline and WhatsApp. Also, maybe you can choose the postgraduate program and appel 011-1062-3354 or 011-1062-4335. Okay, these two number is mainly for postgraduate and appel. All right. Okay, these are the email address for Malaysian student. You may send this inquiry to this inquiry at utar.edu.my. For international students, you may email to international@lice.utar.edu.my. For applications, status inquiry, let's say you already submit the application and you would like to know your status, then you can send to admission@lice.utar.edu.my. And for any question related to postgraduate, or even if you have any question related to this two-day program, then you may send to postgrad@lice.utar.edu.my. All right. So these are the Facebook, okay, UTAR for you, just in case maybe later on you would like to get back this webinar, okay, maybe recorded webinar, so you may go through the Facebook UTAR for you. All right. For those maybe familiar or more comfortable to reach us via WeChat, okay, this is official WeChat account. Okay, you may scan the QR code. Okay, so that's all for today, everyone. Thank you for your time and thank you to Mr. Bay. Okay, I hope you all get the knowledge and information. For anything after this webinar, if you have any question, just call us or maybe email us or WhatsApp to us. All right. So I wish you all good luck and please stay safe. Okay, and yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bay.